Hi friends, Miss Jamie here. So today we're going to be doing the Passover story with music and with pictures. So the first Passover happened long, long ago in a place far, far away called, that's right, Egypt. And in Egypt lived a mean and powerful king, and his name was Pharaoh. And he had control over all of Egypt and the Jewish people. He kept the Jewish people as slaves to work for him and build things for him. But he was worried that one day they might grow big and strong and stand up against him and try to get away from him. So he took all the boy Jewish babies so that they couldn't grow up and strong and stand up against him. A song we know about this is Bang, 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 hold your hammer low. Bang, 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 give a heavy blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Dig, 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 dig your shovel deep. Dig, 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 there's no time for sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. So God saw everything that the Jewish people were going through. He saw all the hard work that Pharaoh was making them do. So God wanted to help them, and he chose a man, and that man's name was Moses. But just like everybody else, Moses started out as a tiny little, that's right, a tiny little baby. And Moses' mom was Jewish, and she was afraid that Pharaoh was going to come and get the baby Moses. So she put him in a basket and put him on the river Nile, and she hoped that someone would save him. And someone did. The princess of Egypt came, and she was swimming, and she saw baby Moses in his basket on the river Nile, and she took him as her own son. And she took care of Moses until he got big enough to take care of himself. So a song we know about that is, right? Where is baby Moses, Moses, Moses? Where is baby Moses? He's in the river Nile. He's floating in a basket, a basket, a basket. He's floating in a basket on the river Nile. The princess, she was swimming, swimming, swimming. The princess, she was swimming on the river Nile. She saved the baby Moses, Moses, Moses. She saved the baby Moses from the river Nile. He grew to be a leader, leader, leader. He grew to be a leader near the river Nile. He led the Jews to freedom, freedom, freedom. He led the Jews to freedom away from the river Nile. So when Moses grew up, he found out that he was Jewish, and he also found out that God chose him to save the Jewish people. So he went to the mean king named Pharaoh, and he said to him, Pharaoh, God is not happy with what you're doing to my people, the Jewish people. You better let them go. Now, what song do we know about this? Oh, listen, oh, listen, oh, listen, King Pharaoh. Oh, listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work so hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say? No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go. So what did Pharaoh say? He told Moses no, he would not let the Jewish people go. So after the Pharaoh said no, Moses went back to him and said, I'll give you one more chance. Can you please let my people go? God wants you to, and they need to get away. All they do is work all day. So he said no. So Moses said, well, God is going to send 10 plagues on Egypt until you change your mind. And one of those plagues we know very, very well. They like to jump around and jump on beds and heads and noses and toes. What plague is that? Do you remember? That's right, the frogs. One morning when Pharaoh awoke in his bed, there were frogs on his bed and frogs on his head. Frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. And after the 10th plague was done, Pharaoh finally said, "Fine, Moses, you and the Jewish people can leave." So the Jewish people hurried up and they packed all their things together and they got ready to leave. But they did not have time to let their bread rise. It would take too long and they couldn't wait. So they baked it right away and it came out flat. And do you know what that flat bread is called? It is called matzah. And I know a special song about matzah. Bake a matzah, pat, pat, pat. Do not make it fat, fat, fat. Bake a matzah, pat, pat, pat. Bake a matzah just like that. And so after they baked their bread, they ran out of Egypt as fast as they could. And they made it all the way to the Red Sea before they needed a little bit of help from God. So God opened the sea so that they would have somewhere to walk through. It looked just like this. The sand went through the middle, and the ocean was on both sides, filled with all sea creatures. But God gave them a safe path to walk through. And we know a song about that, right? We're standing at the sea, Michamocha. We're standing at the sea, Michamocha. We're standing at the sea, Michamocha. Freedom is on our way. Freedom, oh, freedom, freedom. Oh, freedom, freedom. Oh, freedom, freedom is on our way. But as the Jewish people were walking through their path, Pharaoh sent his soldiers back to get them because he changed his mind. He knew they were such great workers and he needed them. But God helped the Jewish people one more time. As soon as they made it out of their sand path, God closed the ocean back in, and it swept all of Pharaoh's men away, and the Jewish people were saved. Thank you to Moses, and thank you to God. So that is the end of the Passover story, and I just wanted to say happy Passover to you and all of your family, and I hope that you all stay safe and you all stay healthy. Bye, everybody.